A celebration of the Latin culture. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. At the year-over-year scoring trend for Bradley Beal.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White, and it's Brown in at the small forward position. And for the Suns, deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Nick Richards out there with Durant, and it's Dunn in at the 3 spot. And it's the Suns to start out. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and confident backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. White setting the pick for Holiday. Up and in on the layup.
Drew Holiday showing you he's got touch wherever he is on the floor.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Kevin, I did speak with Mike Budenholzer for a few minutes. Now, we talked about the difficulty of trying to contain a player like Jaylen Brown. Coach said we can't let him gain confidence and feel like he can do whatever he wants. That's when you get into trouble. Now it's up to the players to make sure this doesn't happen. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Here's Beal. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Beal drives in. Porzingis with the block.
Porzingis 7-3 says not here and not now.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Here's Brown. 9 points last game out. Clock at 4. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Well, you see, if you're going to foul him, you've got to wrap Kevin Durant up. He's too good at absorbing contact and finding a way to score.
The Suns shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
1 shot.
And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and, Greg, efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again. KD is right at the top of that list.
Now here's Beal following the miss by Porzingis.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Done against White. Pass to Brown. And he gets the bucket.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Now here's Beal. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Booker against Holiday. Porzingis with the block.
And with that 7'6" wingspan, Porzingis has always been a big-time shot blocker.
It's good.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second-chance points do not come by accident.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He wants to check in with playoffs near, let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings. Taking a look at Boston. They're second in the conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs.
And you know, for the Celtics, they've been ruthless competitors all season long. I mean, they've assured themselves of plenty of home games in the postseason. Let's see if they can take advantage.
Booker outside. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Now here is Holiday. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Pass to Porzingis for three. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Porzingis has got 5 points so far.
Well, the three-point shooting of Kristaps Porzingis is so prolific. You've got to guard him out there.
Booker outside. Over Holiday. No good from Booker.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. Now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been draining everything they've put up this month. The Suns number one.
You know, offensively, people are moving without the ball, making the extra pass, and that's led to a high shooting percentage for them, really, over the last month.
Suns trail by 3. Pass to Richards. And here is KD. His three-pointers off the mark. Here's White. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Oh, that is impressive stuff from Derek White. Defender in his grill, no problem.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Richards passes to Beal. Back to Richards. 6 to shoot. Here's Booker. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Boy, just tremendous focus from Devin Booker. On the interior, it matters not if he's facing size. Look out.
And with this score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for it.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
Now Tatum following Durant's three-point attempt and play stops whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And the Suns making a change here. O'Neal's checked in. Now here's Booker. One of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. It's good.
Well, Bradley Beal gets into the mid-range. Let's remember, this is a 3-level scorer. He will take what you give him.
And Holiday kicks to Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Outside Durant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. So, Doris, when you look at the whole package, is Durant a one-of-a-kind player in your opinion?
Well, we certainly have guys with that size, but this is a player who can literally play every single position on the floor. The size, 7 foot. The ball skills, the shooting, the playmaking, the decision-making. I am not sure we will ever see another Durantula, the great one, Kevin Durant.
That one drops. He ties it up. So, Greg, it doesn't get much better than this, does it? Major playoff implications in this one tonight.
Both teams have a lot on the line in this contest. Seeding in the postseason can make or break a team's chances.
Al Horford is checked in for Porzingis. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
Brown wide open, he fires. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Brown's got 5 now.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team.
The chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. He wants a minute here.
Check out stats for Durant. In the second half of this season, he's been nothing short of spectacular, averaging 25 points per, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right. He can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 2. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
Here's Tatum. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Horford with a screen on KD. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Beal against White. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 from Tatum. And it's Durant with the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he was something else. Hey, thank you. KD against White, and that one, good. KD's got 10 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Brown outside. Horford sets a screen for Brown. Knocks down the 3-ball. Brown's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Booker looking around. Over Holiday. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Now, here is O'Neal. Nothing on the board. The 3 from KD. The rebound by Holiday.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the wing right side. Outside, White. Pass to Horford. Lets it go with the 3. Brown, no good. Phoenix is gone, just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Here's O'Neal. And Boston with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Suns.
How about about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Phoenix making some changes. Plumlee is checked in for Nick Richards. And Grayson Allen subbed in for Kevin Durant. Here's Pritchard, defended by Booker. On the wing, Brown. Shot clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Lets it go. O'Neal with the rebound.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Doris, some great shooters on this Boston team, but at times, don't you think they settle from the perimeter?
Well, Kevin, obviously, this is a coaching staff that puts a heavy emphasis on three-point shooting. They led the league in makes. They led the league in attempts. But obviously, your two best players, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, with their size and athleticism and driving ability, you want to try to find the right balance. They do a great job of that.
He's off on the first. Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Phoenix. The Celtics also changing it up. Torrey Craig comes in for Luke Cornett. And it's Jason Tatum in for Jaylen Brown. And he's good on the second. And the way the Celtics can attack teams, Doors, with their 5 defend it.
Kevin, there is so much space on the floor because they have shooters at every single position and guys who balance that shooting with an ability to get off the dribble drive. This is as good an offense as we've seen.
A shot by Pritchard, no good.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Here's Beal driving in. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Tatum. Boston trailing. Hauser the pass to Craig. The kick out to Tatum. Offline with his three.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Now here's Plumlee. Outside, Jones. O'Neal up top. Second shot opportunity. Buries the jump shot.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Craig passes to Pritchard. Bangs home the trifecta.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
O'Neal a screen on Tatum. There's Beal with the three. Good on the triple. Beal's got 9.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Suns. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be back with you shortly. Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Celtics trail by 4. The wing pair we'll be seeing is Beal and Allen. Royce O'Neal is out there with Plumlee, and it's Jones in at the 1. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here is Horford. Still without a basket. Pass to Craig. Off target with his 3. Suns leading by 4. And here's Jones. Allen with it, shoots the 3, and Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Hauser, defended by Allen. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
I love when Jason Tatum is aggressive to score the basketball. He does a tremendous job keeping his focus.
Donnie's checked in for Phoenix. You know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Horford with the screen on Jones. Here's Pritchard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Let's take a look now at some numbers for Beal. Since the break, he's come back strong, really making his presence felt. Averaging 17 points per game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And what a luxury for them to have someone like him who can absolutely fill it up coming off the bench.
I love it. He knows they're looking for him to bring immediate offense, and he very rarely disappoints.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
It's Beal on the wing, guarded by Tatum. And Beal kicks to Jones. There's O'Neal with the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Lets it go from deep. Boston again missing. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Now Jones. 8 points his last outing. Screen by O'Neal. And it's Jones laying it in. Jones has got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, that little floater, such a big part of Tyus Jones's game.
Here's Tatum. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
It's safe to say Jason Tatum is a bona fide superstar.
He certainly is, Kevin, and really been a big-time star from the time he was 23 years old. Lots of pressure on this young player, but Jason's not only embraced it, he's thrived under it.
And it's tied up with that one. You know, Doris, from the moment Jason Tatum entered the NBA, he has been the guy on his team. How big a burden do you think that is for a player to carry?
Well, Jason Tatum, regardless of how much responsibility he has always worn it gracefully. This young man, from the time he was a little kid in St. Louis, has dreamed of leading an NBA team. He is doing exactly that.
Here's Pritchard after the made shot from Bradley Beal. Pritchard passes to Craig. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. From past the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Hauser's got himself on the board with 3 there. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Suns making a change here. Booker's checked in. Porzingis, he's checked in for the Celtics. Holiday comes in for Torrey Craig. Now, here's Dunn. Not a lot of room, and Tatum pulls it down. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
Well, 7'3" doesn't need much of a vertical. Easy finish for KP.
Now here's Booker. He's coming off a 19-point game against Milwaukee.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
And here is Tatum. After Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. Tatum, that's good.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And Booker kicks to Beal. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now here is Holiday. Tatum setting the pick for Holiday. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for one.
And we all hear talk about Drew Holiday's defense. But, you know, Doris, he is much more than that. You've said it countless times.
Kevin, this is a guy who's a tremendous rebounder for a guard, a very willing playmaker. He can carry a scoring burden if you need him to, but he's also willing to take a very limited number of shots. It's all about the team with him.
Here's Pritchard. He had 22 points in the win against Sacramento. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point land. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said we can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger. Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure.
One of the most consistent scorers in the NBA right now, Bradley Beal, doing work.
Back to Tatum. From deep. It's hauled in by the Suns. Plumlee's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Dunn, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. And now just a 2-point Celtic lead. Outside Holiday. Here's Porzingis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Porzingis has got 9 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And Booker kicks to Plumlee. Done outside. Nailed from three-point land.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Hauser. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And when Porzingis goes to work inside, Doris, there are not a lot of answers for his side.
We know, Kevin, obviously, that post-ups become less and less a part of the game, but still an important one opportunistically. And you talk about efficiency in the post, that is Kristaps Porzingis. But not only that, the mid-range game is there, the three-point game is there, and the defense is there.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Some changes for Phoenix. Bull. He's checked in for Plumlee. Kevindurant comes in for Royce O'Neal. And Jones subbed in for Bradley Beal. Jaylen Brown's checked in for the Celtics. Derek White comes in for Pritchard. And he can't hit the second.
There's a reason people call Kristaps Porzingis the unicorn. A 7-foot big man, but boy, what a sweet shooter he is.
Now here's Booker. You know, you talk about a foundational piece. To start his career, Devin Booker toiled through, Doris, a half a decade of losing in Phoenix.
It was all of that, Kevin, but what I admired most is through all of that losing, he never stopped working. And the losing never stopped bothering him. He never got comfortable with it. Now, all of a sudden, other players see his talent. They want to join him, and it's a much more competitive basketball team.
And Doris, one guy who rarely has an off night, Devin Booker.
He has been the model of consistent excellence, Kevin. This guy's so efficient, so productive, all about winning. I am not sure Devin Booker gets the credit he deserves for the level he's at every night.
The Celtics making a switch here. Cornet's checked in. That one drops. He ties it up.
Boy, as fantastic as Devin Booker's offensive arsenal is, to me, the best part, his competitive edge and toughness, it sets him apart nightly.
Now here is Holiday. 7 points in the game. Double team on Holiday. It's White on the wing. Over Booker. And it's White missing. Phoenix has gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Bull finds Booker. Back to Durant. Lock at 6. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Booker against Brown. Outside, Porzingis. Back to Brown. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. You know, many see Brown as a scorer, but Doris, he's put more of an emphasis on his defense in recent seasons.
You're exactly right, Kevin. He's taken tremendous pride in asking his coaches to put him on the best offensive player. When he's the point of attack defensively, look out. He can give a lot of headaches to ball handlers.
And he makes the first. You know, Doris, few teams have tried to invite Brown to be a shooter.
He's had to put in the work, Kevin, to make himself a legit perimeter threat. And listen, the defense has to make choices. Athletically, this is one of the most gifted players in the league. If you're going to concede anything to Jaylen, it would probably be the three-point shot. You think about what Jaylen Brown brings to the table. Elite athleticism, three-point shot making, attacking the rim in transition, so much to like.
Holiday dishes to Brown. And Ball sends it back. Over Porzingis. And it's White with the rebound. White's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Brown. Here's Cornette. Ball covering. Cornette passes to Porzingis. Here's Brown. Rebound by the Suns. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team. Down low, here's Durant. Misses from close range.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
There's the lob to Brown. The kick out to Holiday. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Holiday's got 10. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Trailing by 2. Dunn passes to KD. Another shot. In the corner, Bull with it. Buries the long-range jumper.
And the big fella knows how to score the basketball. Bull's understanding of when to look for his next level.
And finished off by Brown. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Now here's Jones. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Porzingis with the block. White against Booker. And White kicks to Brown. And again, Boston with the triple. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Celtics.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Booker, no good.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now here's Brown. He's got 16. Cornette. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Cornette's got the lead up to 6 now for Boston.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Done outside. And again, unable to change momentum here.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Now here's Booker. 9 points in the game so far. Ball, a screen on Holiday. Jones against Holiday. Fades and shoots. The rebound by the Celtics. White's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Tries from 10, and it's Boston with another.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so we wrap up the first half. It's the Celtics. They're up by 10. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. KD, moments of frustration for you early. What are you seeing out there?
Well, I missed a lot of shots. I'm just trying to be aggressive. I missed some wide open threes and some shots I normally hit, so I just got to continue to keep being aggressive. My teammates looking for me. we got to do a better job on defensive end.
Hey, man, I'm sure those shots will start to fall in the second half. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Hello, folks. With several other games going on around the league right now, let's catch you up on the action. Out in Denver, the Nuggets have the lead against the Bucks. In the third quarter there, the lead is 8. And now taking a look at the first half of this game, hard not to be in awe of what Porzingis is doing right now.
Oh, he's going hard in the paint, taking it right at the defense. I love his commitment to getting high percentage looks, Shaq.
Look, I don't do this often, but I'm bestowing upon him the Shaquille O'Neal badge of honor. Got to.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Celtics leading by 10. On the court right now for the Celtics, the small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
It's Beal on the wing. They double team Beal. Here's Dunn. Connects from three-point range. Dunn's got 8 points.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady finding the open teammate.
Holiday, the pass to Porzingis. Now here's White. Pass to Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Porzingis. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Suns trail by 7. Now Richards. Now Kevindurant. White covering. Durant uses his size in close.
Well, this is what makes Kevindurant maybe the greatest all-around scorer in the game today. Equal proficiency from every spot on the floor.
Back to Tatum. Fires the 3. Boston again missing.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Porzingis with the block. 3 on 3. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Bradley Beal picks one up.
You can see Jason Tatum not letting the pressure get to him, just calmly sinking the bucket.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
And did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
And the first one drops.
What's impressive to me about Jason Tatum is how he attacks his weaknesses in the offseason. This guy is committed to greatness.
And so Tatum nails them both. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Right wing. Pass to Beal. That's tipped. It's stolen by Brown. to the paint. Here's Tatum. Hook flush by Tatum.
Jason Tatum is capable of explosive nights offensively. If you're the defense, you better lock in right now.
Richards with it. Back to Booker. Over Holiday. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Booker's got 11 points.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Here's White. The kick out to Tatum. The three. And they'll get another chance. Bounce pass, Holiday. Shot clock at 5. Brown, good.
The passing, the shooting, the scoring, it's all clicking right now for Jaylen Brown.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to talk to his guys.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
And now let's take a look at the teams leading the league in assists since the All-Star break. The Suns #1.
Clearly, this group's on the same page offensively, and the chemistry continues to improve as well. The assist totals off the charts.
Beal taking his time here. Booker outside. Just 5 to shoot. Over Holiday. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
Now here's Beal. He's got 16. Pass to KD. Three-pointer. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Brown. Brown's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. It's a 13-point game. Done outside. Pass to Booker. Clock at 6. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Well, how about Devin Booker completely locked in and finishing through contact? That's nice.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Boston.
Their fast break plays have seemed unstoppable. They just keep finding ways to overrun the defense here in transition.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
Anytime Devin Booker is sent to the line, it's a win for his offense. He's pretty much automatic, and it's been that way since he entered the league.
Tatum gets it to go inside.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And we talk about Derek White. Doris, how impressive has his rise been?
Kevin, it's been both impressive and sometimes feels improbable. He was not highly recruited. There were no expectations on him when he arrived in the NBA. This guy has turned himself into one of the premier defenders from the guard spot, an excellent shot blocker, and so rock steady as a ball handler on the offensive end.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 22. The little short-range fadeaway off target. To the wing on the left. Dunn finds Beal. Here's Richard. It's stolen by Brown. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And the dunk by Brown.
That's the two-way play of Jaylen Brown. Elite defensively, create the turnover, and then no one catches him in transition.
Booker the pass to Richards. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Outside Holiday. Pass to Porzingis. Shoots over Beal. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night. Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists. Outside Beal. They set the pick to the middle. Looking for Richards and gets it there.
Terrific handle right there by Beal. Comes off the pick with his head up, looking for his teammates.
Holiday, the pass to Porzingis. The rebound by Richards. Suns trail by 12. Dunn outside. Pass to Booker. To the inside, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Instinctual playmaker. Booker very crafty in distributing to his teammates.
Outside Tatum. Brown deciding where to go with it. Inside, Porzingis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You simply have to respect the shooting touch with Porzingis. That time, he gets the defender closing out, but nowhere near in time.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
I think for Kristaps Porzingis, we know unequivocally the talent, the shooting, the shot blocking, everything is there for him to impact the game. The key is just stay healthy.
Royce O'Neal's checked in for Dunn. Pritchard, he's checked in for Boston. And both free throws good for Porzingis.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Outside, O'Neal knocks it loose, and so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. And a look now at the Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the San Antonio Spurs. Then on Monday, they'll go up against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And looking at the matchup with the Heat, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Brown the pass to Pritchard. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Off target from outside.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Here's Booker. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Here's Pritchard, defended by Booker. Here's Porzingis. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Pritchard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Durant way outside. And Pritchard pulls it down. Celtics leading by 8. Brown the pass to Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, this is where you see Jaylen Brown has evolved as a playmaker for his teammates. That's a pretty pass.
Outside, Beal. Pass to Booker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
Let's see some of the numbers here for Jason Tatum.
There's been a drop-off in the rebounding numbers. He seems to be getting out-muscled on the glass in a way we didn't see earlier in the season. His last 10 games, the totals have taken a huge hit.
And he knocks down the first one. Plumlee is checked in for Nick Richards. The Celtics making a switch here. And so he makes both from the line. Celtics leading by 8. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy.
It's time for Tip Cam. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. Show us your moves. Get down. No.
The 2K leaderboard showing us the teams with the best free throw percentage during the past month. The Suns in second.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line, converting those at a high level. So I'd look for them to continue to attack the rim.
Brown outside. Pass to Pritchard. To the middle. Here's Hauser. This ball movement by Boston. 5 on the clock. Here's Brown. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
O'Neal kicks to Booker. Plumlee sets the pick for Booker. To the paint. That one's in there. The Boston lead has got back down to 8. Those were necessary points from Plumlee.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Now here's Brown. 22 points for him. 1:51 left in the third. Here's KD. KD, so efficient in there.
This is where his length and size are a factor. Kevin Durant getting an easy opportunity inside.
Boston leading by 6. Here's Hauser. Brown outside. And finished off by Brown.
And this is why Brown is one of the very best in our game. He's so good at getting into the flow.
Pass to Booker. Back to Beal. They double team Beal. Booker outside. Can't hit the step back jump shot. Boston's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Here's Pritchard. And it's sent back by KD.
I think it's probably the most underrated aspect of Kevin Durant's game. He's elite defensively and sends that shot back Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Here's Brown. He gets that one. Brown's got 10 points in just the second half.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
A nice shot by Booker.
Yeah, such a versatile scorer. Devin Booker, the 3 levels. You want to give him the midi, he'll take it.
Here's Pritchard. Here's the 3. Cans it from downtown. Pritchard's got 8 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Celtics lead by 9. And will return shortly. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Dunn is out there with Royce O'Neal. Then it's Jones. Then it's Plumlee, and it's Booker in at the shooting guard. That's who's out there for Phoenix. He can't get it to go. Celtics leading by 9. Outside, Horford. Down low. A wide open look here for Craig. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Plumlee with the screen. The tray. And the basket by Jones.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Here's Pritchard. Tatum on the wing. Defended by Booker. Tatum slipped by the contact inside.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
Here's Booker. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Tatum. To the inside. Craig can't get it to go.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Booker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Oh, this is where Devin Booker is so good with his feel for the game. Gets that defender reacting and gets to the free throw line.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Good on both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Tatum on the wing. Over Booker. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. It's Jones on the wing. Pass to Booker. Plumlee with a screen on Tatum. Phoenix no good that time either.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Pritchard passes to Hauser. Here's Pritchard. Over Booker. Rebound by the Suns. Plumlee's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to O'Neal. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And the Celtics making a change here. Holiday's checked in.
At the line for one, Mason Plumlee.
A free throw off from Plumlee. Boston leading by 7. Tatum dishes to Horford. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Dunn kicks to Booker. Back to Dunn. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. The shot by Holiday, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Outside, Jones. Plumlee sets the pick for Jones. On the wing, Booker. Over Tatum. Booker, no good.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
Through contact, Tatum.
Well, you see the effectiveness of Jason Tatum in close. Don't sleep on both his strength and his length.
Jones, the pass to Booker. Count that one. Booker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
O'Neal against Tatum. Lets the 3 fly. Phoenix grabs the miss. Plumlee's got 11 rebounds in the game. Dunn with it. Outside, Jones. Dunn sets a screen for Jones. The rebound by Holiday. Celtics leading by 7. Pass to Pritchard. Right block shot. And yes, it's good. That's 12 points for Drew Holiday.
Drew Holiday is such a high IQ player, meaning he has such a strong sense for when to get into his jump shot.
Now here's Jones. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Tatum. To the paint, here's Horford. And a dunk by Horford.
Well, Al Horford does not mind sending a message now and then. How about that easy flush?
Outside, Jones. Pass to Booker. Fantastic finish by Booker. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Hauser. Tatum a screen. And the basket by Hauser. And the Celtics lead by 12.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Now here's Booker.
Yeah, Devin Booker shifting as gets himself into the paint. So aggressive, and it pays off.
13 foul. At the line for your Suns, Devin Booker. Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. Some changes for Phoenix. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Plumlee. Kevindurant comes in for Royce O'Neal. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Jones. Both free throws good from Booker.
Really getting after the defense since the break. He's so hard to keep off the line when he pushes the action.
Suns foul. Go. First personal foul. First team foul.
Tatum, that's for two. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Tatum's got 16 points here in the second half.
The ability for Jason Tatum to be ready on the catch. Those opportunities make the game a little bit easier.
Left side, Beal, and stolen by White. Here's Tatum. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. It's Beal on the wing. White covering. Bounce pass from Beal. KD finds Dunn. Now Richards. 6 to shoot. Dunn passes to Richards. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Here's Holiday. Outside, Porzingis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
This is not the big guy you want to foul. Kristaps Porzingis, an excellent free throw shooter.
Kristaps Porzingis at the line for two.
First free throw is good. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Every year, Doris, the NBA has a few points of emphasis they want to make. Anything you'd like to see emphasized?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, one thing that has to happen is we have got to give the defense a greater chance to succeed. We've tilted the game too heavily in the offense's favor, meaning too often at the rim there's foul shots given for marginal contact. I think the defense has got to become more involved in the outcome of games.
Now here's Booker after the miss from KD. KD draws the double. Here's Richards. No good on the three.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Exactly what good offensive players do. Lean into that defender. Level of physicality puts you at the free throw line.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for White.
I think the thing that's most striking about Derek White, guys, he's capable of affecting games in so many ways. Yes, he can score it. Excellent passer and a very versatile cross-positional defender. A guy who can contribute to a good team.
And both free throws good for White.
And this team will make you pay when they get chances at the free throw line. It's helped them pull ahead here today.
Booker with no one around, and he's good on the 3-ball. Booker's got 33.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
And here's Tatum for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Booker's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Now here's Brown. Outside Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 31 points.
What a weapon the 3 has become for Jason Tatum. Look out.
Here's Booker. He takes it in, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the defense.
14 foul. At the line for Phoenix, Devin Booker. 2 shots.
That one is off. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that brings them to within 10.
Listen, it's only 1 miss, but it hurts all the same as they try to cut into this lead.
And here's Holiday, screened by Porzingis, down low. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for 1 more at the line.
Guys, how about that body control from Porzingis? You think it's easy as 7'3" to gut your way through that kind of contact? That's nice.
There's 1:47 left to play here in the 4th. Booker against Holiday. Booker inside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one is on Holiday.
It is so difficult not to bite on the up fake of Devin Booker. He's that good a shooter, boy. I don't blame you, defense. That's tempting.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Booker. 1:32 left to play in the final quarter. Holiday, the pass to White. Outside Tatum. Oh, good with the triple.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3 ball, why do you keep firing from there?
For 3, Durant. Jason Tatum grabs the board.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Celtics.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Jason Tatum.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
And Durant launches from deep. Rebounded by the Celtics. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. KP, you guys got out on a break tonight. How did you get into transition so easily?
Yeah, we want to play faster, and that's what we try to do whenever they miss. We try to run, move the ball quick, and get easy buckets.
And you were able to beat him down the floor tonight, KP. Thanks a lot for your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldrich, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, our player of the game, Jayson Tatum.